Over the past 3 or 4 years, there's been a lot of games that try and replicate being a superhero in VR. So I wanted to see how good of a superhero VR game I could make in just 2 days. So to get started, I imported some of my VR stuff that I just have ready. I make a lot of random projects like this, so I always have a VR setup ready. As you can see here, I also have the live camera kit because I wanted to be able to record stuff like this really easily. Now because of this camera, I can get a really good view and show you how smooth the landing and the jumping is. If I hold down my jump button, it charges up the jump. Not that you can tell how charged it is, but you just have to believe me. So if I hold my jump button, I'm going to charge my jump, and when I let go, I'm going to do a jump, and I'm leaving my hand here so you can see just how smooth it is when I land. I know that not everyone will like this because of the extra movement, but I think it makes it feel a lot smoother and you feel less like you're just slamming into the ground. Now, one of the staples of all of the games I make is flipping, and I think I've perfected it recently, and there's no real way to show you without, you playing it, but it's really smooth. Here it is from a first-person perspective, and you can flip any which way you want, or just by moving your right joystick. This new flipping system really comes into play with the next feature, which is flying. There are 2 modes when flying. You have hovering, which is when I press my jump button in the air and I end up in this hovering state. As you can see here, I can move around, I can flip. Everything works pretty much as if I was on the ground, except I just have that extra range of movement up and down. The second flying mode is flying, where you hold both your triggers. You don't have to hold your hands out in front or anything, but you just hold both your triggers and you enter this flying state. You'd expect this to be very uncontrollable, but you're just going in the direction you're looking. On top of that, if I put you in third-person perspective like this, you can see that it actually adjusts to however you're moving. So if I fly up, the body will go up, same as down. All of the movement is complete, I need to move on to the combat. Okay, so I've worked on the combat slightly. I've set up this little guy over there, and he's just a ragdoll right now. I've just been trying to tune the ragdoll settings, so it felt fun to throw him around and punch him and everything. Alright, so as you can see behind me, he's moving. He's not very smart right now, but I've made a system that lets me make him smart if I spend the time on each individual state. If I switch into first person, you can see above his head, right now he's in chase state, which basically just means he's seen me and he's after me. If I pick him up, I have to move him around. There we go. He's now in his ragdoll state. If I drop him, he will get himself back up and he's back in chase. Oh, he's very bloody. I'm now going to move on to making him actually attack. Alright, so I'm starting this one in the air because, as you can see down there, we have some enemies and they actually work now. So I'm going to fly down. They can't actually hit me, but I can show you what they do at least. So I'm still working on making them not fall over all the time. But as you can see, they have a melee attack state. Now, they won't all attack at the same time. Only 2 of them will ever try and attack at once. And even then, there's a bit of a cooldown between when they try and attack. So it's almost closer to the Arkham attack style. Oh, that guy's just hit me so hard that he took damage. Anyway, if I go to slow motion, I can start attacking them easier. For some reason on the camera, they seem to be glitching out. Ah, there you go. And as you can see, once they get to low health, they turn purple on the health bar. That means I can do a finisher on them. Here you go, last one. So I'll do this one not in slow motion. I was in slow motion because I don't really have the space to attack, but there you go. You can see, low health, finisher. I guess the last thing to do is actually make them damage me. I don't think I'll have time to do the flying enemies like I wanted to, so I think I'm out of time. But I got the player damage working, and I fixed a few problems, and I've put us on the Untangled City. So here is how it ended up. Alright, so there you have it. That's what I managed to get done in 2 days. I have a load more ideas that I'd love to put into this, so let me know if you'd like to see a full version or something actually to come of this project. In the meantime, this flight system will be coming to Untangled later this month, so keep an eye out for that.